Hello, this is Michael Limited back from his holidays. I have finally returned. That's why I randomly made one video and then disappeared without telling anyone. This time I'm reading a Batman comic. It's the first story in 3 stories in Batman number 152, The False Face Society. This one being Batman and Robin and the Formula for Doom. The paint, the colouring and art is by Bob Kane, supposedly. It seemed to be a simple case at first. That started in Gotham City, but before long the case took Batman and Robin and Bat-Hound halfway around the world to a rendezvous, and still wondering why that's called rendezvous, with death as they battle the evil cunning of master criminal who possesses the terrible secret of a formula for doom. That buzzsaw coming straight at Robin, and I'm too far away to help in time. It's up to Bat-Hound now. Zzz. So this is, I think it's either this, I don't entirely know which comic it is with Bat-Hound in it, but it's one of the earlier ones, I believe. Let us begin. Also, there's an advert for Johnny DC, and this holds all your famous heroes from Batman, Robin, Betty King, Batwoman, truly the best Batwoman, Wonder Woman, Flash, and I think that's Doll Man, Green Arrow, who is a rip-off of Batman, Hawkman, Black Hawk, Supergirl, Superman, Martian Manhunter, Fishman, I'm calling him Fish, Aquaman, that was his name, Hunting Kids, Random Children, wait no, that's Superboy, that's Superman, and random other heroes that just appeared. Moving forward. Deep in the secret Batcave below the mansion, Bruce Wayne and young Dick Grayson, alerted by a police alarm, call in Batman and Robin. You are needed at once. Bring Bat-Hound. Stand by for instructions following. Well, Ace, you're going into action with us again. And I'll bet you're glad. Oh! Sounds like a seal. Soon after, a masked trio of crime fighters rushed as to an appointment outside Gotham City. While patrolling the highway, we spotted Arnold Taney, the renegade scientist, was acting suspiciously, so we decided to bring into questioning, but he ducked away. Taney must be up to something, or he wouldn't have run. He gave us the slip in the woods. However, he lost his hat, and we figured Bat-Hound might be able to pick up his scent from it. Okay, Bat-Hound, let's see what you can do. Moments later, Bat-Hound, hot on the trail. Now we'll be closing in on Taney real fast. Soon, the trail leads to a deserted logging camp. There's Taney and another man, Batman and Robin. Their blasted hound trailers trailed you here. But as Robin starts forward, the renegade scientist leaps into a vehicle nearby. Oh! He's coming at me with a machine that's used to cut down timber. Attempting to dodge the oncoming buzzsaw, Robin backs into the woods, but nothing stops that machine. That tree will topple right on me. Zzz. Dodged the timber in time, but what about the buzzsaw? Zzz. Abruptly, Shaggy shape rushes to Robin's rescue. Bat-Hound, I'll stop him. Bang! Reacting to the dangers, and the canine crime fighter swiftly turns and the mutt kicked dirt into my eye. Nice going, Bat-Hound. Now I'll drag Taney out of there. Meanwhile, as Batman pursues his fleet-footed quarry, great Scott, he has a seaplane hidden in the lake behind the woods. Instantly, motors roar and seaplane streaks forward. Too late to stop him, but Taney's a nervous type. He'll crack under questioning, and I'll tell him why he met that man here. Surely at the police headquarters. A week ago, a European named Kuzak contacted me. He said he'd pay me $2,000 for making an ingredient for a chemical formula. I just given Kuzak a vial of chemicals when he came along. I'm sure that you'll remember the formula. Write it out for me. After Taney compiles, that's the formula. But the ingredients don't make sense. They don't add up to anything. Maybe that's because this formula is incomplete. If so, this is the only part to a larger formula. Kuzak undoubtedly headed back to Europe. Do you know where? I asked him, but he only laughed and said he was going to keep appointment where there's a many-headed dragon. In mythology, a many-headed monster was a Hydra. There's a small Greek island named Hydra. That's where Kuzak must be going. Later, swift batplane speeds the three crime fighters to the ancient island. Batman, you think Kuzak's appointment with another scientist here? Yes, Robin, since Kuzak only had Taney make only part of the formula, a second scientist must be making another part. The police chief will be able to tell us any scientists on Hydra. Upon consulting the police chief, the trio split up to hasten the search for scientist named Kinos. No wonder Kinos wasn't at home. He was meeting Kuzak to give him the second vial of chemicals. Batman, here! Kuzak spotted me. Instantly, Kuzak is off like a shot from shot with Batman in close pursuit. Kuzak, a fast man on his feet, but I think I'm gaining on him. And as the chase leads to the island pier, Kuzak's seaplane beyond the pier can't let him get to it. Uh-oh, a man waiting offshore. He must be Kuzak's hireling. And he's got a gun. A shot rings out. Is Batman the gunman's target? Oh, no. Crack! A shot rings out. Is Batman the gunman's target? Great Scott! The shot was meant for Kuzak. Instantly, the gunman scopes up the falling bag of chemicals, leaps into a swift launch, and he hijacked the vials. And he'll hijack Kuzak's seaplane, and if I try to chase him with the bat plane, I'll lose him in the thick fog. Later, at the island police station, the scientist gladly writes the formula for Batman. Even this, added to that from Taney, is obviously incomplete. A third scientist must be making a third part somewhere. That's where Kuzak meant to go next, and that's where Kuzak's killer must have gone. I searched Kuzak's clothes. He deliberately kept his pockets free of evidence, but he overlooked this recent color image photograph. Briefkasten is the German word for mail. The mailbox he's leaning on is in Germany. Sounds like briefcasting. I'm pretty sure that's not incorrect. No, Robin. German is also the official language in Switzerland, and in that country, all mailboxes are painted yellow. Shortly, the snowy hills in the photograph suggest the German-speaking Alpine sector. Kuzak's killer has gone to North Switzerland. Gosh, Batman, the formula involved secrecy, hijacking, murder? The formula must be big, but what is it a formula for? Meanwhile, Kuzak's killer approaches a Swiss chalet. I'm back, Hans. I got rid of Kuzak and have the vial. I hope Heidel hasn't seen you watching him. He is busy. He's too busy making a last part of the formula, but that old scientist is very feeble. You better get him to make a large batch of the stuff before he dies. Swiftly, the master criminal and his hireling crash into Kuzak's chalet. Surprise, Heidel! Kuzak is dead. Florian, here is your new partner. I know everything, Heidel. I know that you were assistant to Kruger, the Nazi scientist, who was working secretly to complete the formula for a new explosive. When Kruger died during an Allied air raid, his secret did not die with him. You knew enough, and for years you worked to finish the formula. Then you needed a partner, so you got Kuzak. Kuzak hired two scientists to make two parts of the formula, while Heidel would work on the key ingredient that would combine successfully. Unfortunately for Kuzak, I learned of this. Well, Heidel, do we work together? Why not? Kuzak can no longer help me, but you can. You already have two vials of the ingredients. There is a third. Mix together the ingredients to make a explosive with the force of a tiny atomic bomb. Elsewhere, people always send out color film to photoshops for professional development. I think so elsewhere. Some proprietors is bound to recognize Kuzak's photograph. We're question 5 Photoshop's owners already. Let's hope we have better luck in the village ahead. Meanwhile, isn't the mixing all 3 ingredients together dangerous? No, the mixture will only explode upon contact. The hills are deserted, not now, so we'll test a small portion with my air rifle. Sometime later, the proprietor did the trick, but no sign of the man we're looking for. He's got to be around nearby. I filled a small capsule with a tiny proportion of the explosive. Now watch what happens when I shoot it up to the mountaintop from this powerful air rifle. Boom! Oh, that tiny bullet packed with the power of the largest artillery shell. Exactly. An air rifle loaded with a capsule will be carrying a cannon around only in a pocket. We'll be able to sell quantities of them everywhere for big money. Suddenly, Batman and Robin, how? When we heard the explosion, we knew you had be here. We knew you had to be the source of it. X marks the spot, and you're right on it. Even as Batman swoops down, the wily Florian wheels around and, "You'll never take me alive, Batman. One more step and I'll smash this explosive vial. Grave Scott, he's crazy enough to hurl it and destroy us all, including himself." Abruptly, the 4-footed crime fighter intervenes. "Bat-Hound, good boy. You've saved the day." The next instant, "Now you're just another crook about to head for prison." Later, the last mystery is explained. Photoshop only identified Kuzak from his picture and sent us here. We find Heidel dying. He confessed everything. But how we came to be looking for you. As for the last part of the formula, Heidel kept that in his head, so it died with him. This vial contains all there is, and I'm disposing of it so that it can never again be a formula for doom. That was the formula for doom, or Batman and Robin in the formula for doom. Other than adverts for 2D's rolls and a Christmas pack pawn shop thing, that is it. If you like this video and want more by simply commenting on it, or liking it, or more or less asking for it, I'll do Casey the Cop and then Batman and the False Face Society. If you want to see me then, if you want that, see me next time if you want to see it. And tell me if you want to see it. Anyway, see you then. Hope to see you then. Bye.